So, YouTube. So guys, before I had my stroke, I'd been on my son for how many years to do a YouTube channel about our work, because it was really interesting. We would always have good laugh, good banter with all the guys. It would have made a really, really good YouTube channel, but we were so busy that he said to me, I don't think we've got the time to do it. So we never done it, But I wished we had done it, because I feel that it would have been a real success. And hopefully we might have been up there in the hundreds of thousands, so that when I had this stroke, it would have already carried on, if you understand what I'm trying to say. But there we go. So maybe we might start doing it at some time later this year when we start pushing things again. And you'll find it interesting of what we've done. So I'm going to show you a clip that was done probably only about a month before I had the stroke, so that you can see the difference, where I'm actually talking about our company, of where we're going with it, what we've got to do, because I really, really wanted to do a YouTube channel. And the way it's worked out, where I was going to do it about our work, unfortunately it's come around about a stroke. Maybe that's what life's all about. Maybe I was meant to do it this way, so I don't know. So watch the clip, tell me what you think, and there's one there that I'm going to put up, just a bit of fun, please don't take the piss, it's just a bit of fun, of where I was quite happy. This is before the stroke. It's probably only, I don't know, maybe not even a month before I had the stroke. This is like January, February time last year, and then I had the stroke in March, so give me your comments on it, give me your views, let's knock it around, tell me what you think. Thanks. So where do we go from here? I really don't know. So with Mastics, we are changing the way that we work. We're offering the coatings. We're also going to start offering the driveways and stuff like that. And maybe I'm going to mix in some of my personal life, where I need to change the way that I am and try and get things moving a bit quicker. So guys, the next clip shows you where I'm sitting in my chair at my old house and I'm trying to sing. Unfortunately, I don't know the words. But it's just a bit of fun. The reason I've put it in is to show you the way that I am, my mood, and that I was really looking forward to 2025 with all our work and businesses and relationships and whatever. That everything looked as if it was going to be pretty good, but it turned out to be completely the opposite. So just watch it. It's just a bit of fun. So thanks. Baby, come on, love tonight. Up tonight. The stars are looking to go, running around, jumping up to the guy. Ooh, night. The stars are merciful, under her mind. Seek the more lily by. I don't know where there's the secrets. I don't want to see a lie. Baby, I don't need tomorrow, because I said no why. You should get see the mind. You show me the love. Oh my God. Baby, I don't want to see a lie. So guys, just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. The reason I put it up was because we'd had quite a few years of real hard trading, hard going with stuff. And I'm in a good mood at that time. I can see that our businesses, the new businesses that we was about to launch, was gonna go up and start trading pretty soon. You know, it looked like 2025 was going to be a good year for us. Little did I know it was going to be the worst year of my life. And I mean that, the absolute worst year of my life. Yeah. So we're now in 2026. It's a whole different ball game. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this year, to basically pushing on and getting things done. So stay with me. Thanks. So guys, after watching them clips, one of the hardest things that I faced after having the stroke was depression. Because as I've said before, I was fit and active, yeah, and then all of a sudden I can't do nothing, yeah, absolute nothing. And I've got to rely on other people to do everything for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to still be here, but I'm just making a point. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm now reaching out to you viewers. What experience have you had? What was your mood when you had a stroke? How bad was your stroke? Where did you have your stroke? I'm really interested in knowing, and basically trying, if we can, to get a community going, to help one another, to push it backwards and forwards, to basically see where it's what can actually be done. Yeah, what can actually be done in terms of helping one another. Even though you might be in America and I'm in London, you know, words can mean a lot to someone, yeah, of support and trying to understand of how your life has changed. Yeah, I'm really interested, so I really appreciate all the comments, and let's see where we can really take this channel, because I really want it to work. So guys, once again, yeah, after I had my stroke, I was very depressed, very depressed. I'd like to hear from the viewers your own experience. Was you depressed after that? How did you get over it? What sort of treatment you received? And basically your age, yeah. So I'm 77 now, yeah. But I don't feel my age. I still feel like I'm in my 40s. I want to get back to work. I'm not going back to work, but I want to get back to work with the guys, you know, the banter, the working on site, having a laugh. Yeah, I really miss that. But it's not going to happen, and I realise that. Yeah. Because of my age, yeah, and the fact I've had the stroke, yeah. So, as I said, I just don't feel my age. I still feel that I'm much younger. But it brought it home to me the other day, because I had an hospital appointment the other day for a general checkup. And then a couple of days ago, I received a letter from the hospital showing me the letter that they've sent to my GP. And it's got on the letter, dear blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting this very friendly, elderly gentleman of 77. And for fuck's sake, I wondered who they was talking about, but they're talking about me. Yeah. And I thought, elderly gentleman? Really? Yeah. And yeah, it's me, but I don't feel like that. So what about you guys? Do you feel your age? Do you feel that you're getting older? I would really like to hear from you in the comments, so that we can push it backwards and forwards and see really how we feel after this sort of stuff. So thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. So, welcome back everybody. I'm going to bring this video to a close now. So thanks very much for watching. There's a short story after this, yeah. It's about the old days. So maybe you might find it a bit interesting, yeah. So please watch. So thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Hi guys, welcome back again. I just come off the phone to my sister, and my sister is 10 years younger than me, yeah, so she's 67, yeah, and we was just reminiscing about the old days. So I was born in 1948, so I grew up in the 1950s and the 1960s. So this is for all the youngsters out there. Our TVs in the 1950s and 60s wasn't in colour, not in the UK. I don't know about America or wherever, but in the UK it was black and white. And to change the channel, we only had two channels, which was the BBC and then eventually ITV. You only had two channels. So you physically had to get out the chair to go over to the TV and turn the knob to turn the channel, if you wanted to turn the channel, or turn it off the other way, yeah. So one of the problems was the reception, yeah. And I remember my dad and my mum arguing over the reception. And although I want to swear, I can't really swear, but I'm just going to give you the expression of basically at that time. So maybe my dad's watching the TV and all of a sudden it will go. The reception will go, yeah. All you're getting is lines across it. So he would call out to my mum, Vi, come on, move the aerial. And we had an indoor aerial. The aerial used to sit on top of the TV. So he would say, for F's sake, you know, he might be watching sports or the football in the afternoon on the BBC. So my mum would come running in, yeah, get the aerial, move the aerial, and stand there pulling the aerial around, yeah, to get the reception. And then she had to stand there while he was watching the football, yeah. So anyone out there remember this? Yeah, in the UK, yeah, moving the effing TV aerial to watch one of the games, and it seems to always go off at one particular time, whether he was watching a film or whether he was watching sports or whatever. So tell me in the comments what you think, yeah, and especially from the States and around the world. What was your TVs like in them times, yeah? Did you have the same sort of problems? Yeah, so there you go. So it was always black and white TV. And then when colour TV come in, oh my God, it was a whole new ball game. Yeah, it was so different. Yeah. But before the colour TV came in, you could buy by mail order, a piece of special plastic that you could stick on the screen of the TV, and it would make it look a bit coloured. But it would be like red. So all the programs you're watching are in red, or it would be in blue or stuff like that. So how things have changed. The kids nowadays have got no idea of really what we went through at that time. So that's technology. So hope you like that story. Yeah, it's just perfect. Thank you. Bye.
I walked through rain that never touched my skin, stood in the wind, but it blew me in. You spoke no words, but I heard